Okay, once again, I got a few packages in the mail. This one I got several days ago, and this one I got today. And I just haven't had the time to record all the videos of my packages. I have a few more here. Just little uh, packets from all are mainly from China. And this one is actually from the US. It's coming from San Antonio, Texas. And I order so many things, I forget what items are coming in from different people, so I don't even know what this is. So let's go ahead and open it up and find out what it is. It comes in a nice US Postal Service priority mail, small flat rate box, and it should have a pull tab here somewhere where you can open these. I guess from here on the side. And I had to guess that these were the gloves, but these are the mechanics vent gloves, and they are sized extra large. And I got the white color, and I intend on using this for my cycling gloves. And they have the full finger, unlike the traditional fingerless cycling gloves. And I wanted to get these because I'll be using them during the warmer months. And I know it's fall season right now, but I got a pretty good deal on these online, so I went ahead and got them. And these have little perforated holes up top, and as you can tell from the name of the glove, it really suggests that a lot of air can get through and cool the hands, and that was a big reason why I chose these. And the other glove that I had considered was a Mizuno Vintage Pro glove, and they were like $10 more for those, but they also had the white version. And if these wear out too fast, faster than I'd like, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Mizuno batting gloves. And the reason why I purchase gloves that aren't specifically made for cycling is that there are like material differences and durability issues with some cycling gloves, and hopefully these other gloves made for mechanics, hopefully they'll last longer. And these are made in Taiwan, not Taiwan but Vietnam. I don't know why I said Taiwan, but I can show you using my I said Taiwan because my Specialized Epic is handmade in Taiwan. But anyway, these are made in Vietnam. And let's go ahead and try to test fit these gloves with me using one hand while the other is holding the video camera. That's the wrong glove. Let's use the left hand here. And extra large fits perfectly. And the fingers are seated in between nicely, and the fingers aren't too short or too long, and they just fit perfectly. And the gloves feel really comfortable. And the reason why I chose white is that during the warmer seasons the sun will be out, and I learned from science class when I was in grade school that black tends to attract the heat from the sun, while white tends to run cooler. And the glove isn't completely white. At the bottom it's like a really dark brown color, and you can see it's got holes in it also. It's got these perforations so that, you know, I guess air could get in, but most of the time if I'm holding my handlebar grips, the underside won't have any air passing through because my fists will be clenched like this. But you know, the holes are there just in case, I guess. I mean, they're designed for mechanics, so you know, there are other purposes for this glove. And it's got stitching on the thumb for I guess double the layer. You could always use that to wipe off the sweat from your eyebrows or something. And you could use this part of the glove. It looks like some kind of smooth cloth material to absorb your sweat. And the Mizuno Vintage Pros that I was looking at, they're completely white except for maybe the X on two of the fingers and the Mizuno logo, and they are actually completely white even on the palm and under the fingers. But like I said, my hands will be in this position, so the sun will be hitting the top side of my hand instead of the bottom side, so the color on the underside of the hand doesn't really affect the heat in any way. And like I said, if these wear out too fast, which I doubt, since I'll be only using them for cycling, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Mizunos and test those out for its durability. And it's really hard to find an all-white cycling glove, cycling specific glove. So I've had to search other other makes and other models, other designs. And Mechanics actually makes a lot of different models, and they have these gloves called Impact or something like that that have a lot of padding. And if you've worked on cars or motorcycles, you sometimes hit your knuckles on some parts while you're loosening some bolts, and you know, some padding allows for you not to get scratched up and not to get any cuts. And this one is for probably light duty wrenching, but you know, for the purpose that I'm going to use them for, and I'm going to use them just for cycling. You know, I think they'll work just fine. And I'm glad I got the right size. They offered the size large as well, but I've bought Mechanics gloves before, and I recall that my size is an extra large. And actually, I bought a Mizuno glove several years ago, and I bought a large, and it was just a little too small for me. So I gave them to my younger brother, who has a little bit smaller hands. So they didn't go to waste completely, but you know, choosing the right size is definitely a must. And you know, I'm really happy with this purchase. Excuse me. And let's look at the labeling. It's got the Mechanics tag on the bottom of the palm. And let's go ahead and take these off. And look at the label. It says not flame proof or fire retardant. Do not expose to open flame or sparks. And there's a list of the materials that are being used for this glove, for these gloves. And that's what's on the inside of the glove itself, the labels. And so that's my review on these gloves. I just got them, and I'll do a more in-depth review when I'm done.